All About a Dog is a story written by Alfred George Gardiner, who was a British journalist and author. His essays, written under the pen name Alpha of the Plough, are highly regarded. His uniqueness lay in his ability to teach the basic truths of life in an easy and amusing manner. The pillars of society, pebbles on the shore, many furrows, and leaves in the wind are some of his well known writings. In this text, which is an edited version of Gardiner's essay of the same name, the author observes how a bus conductor makes a lady go up to the uncovered top of a double-decker bus on a freezing evening just because she is carrying a dog. While watching the incident and its reaction among other passengers, the author wonders whether rules should be tempered with goodwill in order to make them more human. A.G. Gardiner describes a commonplace incident occurred in a bitter cold night on a bus journey through this lesson. The east wind was blowing as sharp as a knife. A.G. Gardiner describes a commonplace incident occurred in a bitter cold night on a bus journey through this lesson. The east wind was blowing as sharp as a knife. Two women and a man got up into the bus and filled the vacant places. The young woman was wearing expensive dress and carried a Pekingese dog in her lap. When the conductor collected the fare of the bus, he felt uncomfortable because of the dog. It was against his rules to carry an animal in his bus. At this point, the narrator marked the conductor as man with indefinite cause of pain against everything and particularly against passengers of the bus while he shivered at the door. When the conductor saw the lady with dog, he was disappointed and ordered in a heated way to the lady to take the dog out and go on the top of the bus. In spite of this, she refused to obey his order. The other companions were sporting her by giving excuses. Suddenly, the conductor pulled the bell and bus was stopped. The conductor told the lady that the bus doesn't move on until the dog is brought out. After that, he stepped on to the pavement and waited. Here, pavement means footpath. The storm rise high inside the bus. It means all passengers were opposing the conductor because of his ill behavior to the lady, and everyone was on the side of lady and dog. Some passengers were demanding their fare back. Two or three passengers got out, disappeared into the night. but the conductor stood his ground as usual. In the meantime, another bus passed by. Stopped bus passengers were shouting to stop the second moving bus. But everything was useless. A policeman wandered there. When came to know the matter, he did not do anything. He went away and joined by two more constables away from the bus. Soon, one by one, the bus was getting empty. At last, after a lots of argument, the lady agreed to go on the top of the bus. When the conductor saw that the lady was disappeared up the stairs, he pulled the bell and the bus went on. The conductor appeared to be happy with the fact that he was in control of the situation. Suddenly, few minutes later, the engine was in trouble. The conductor went to help the driver. In the meantime, silk-skin lady with the dog came down the stairs without permission and re-entered the bus. After engine was put right, the conductor came back and pulled the bell. When the conductor saw the lady was in with the dog, he pulled the bell again and the bus stopped. At first, the lady was craving to go up, but finally she went. The same thing was done till the lady had to get down. At last, when the conductor saw the narrator was the last passenger left behind, he said to the narrator that he did not break his rules for anyone. Then the narrator told the conductor about the rules. He told him that rules are necessary for everyone. There are different rules and the rules have different important purpose are framed for public guidance. Rules are not a whip. Whip means a strip of leather used for beating people in the past. So, rules are not a whip of anybody's hand to punish others. Meaning and purpose of rules should be born in our mind. They are meant to be observed in the spirit but not in letter. The conductor wanted to mix their rules with a little goodwill and good temper. At the end of the story, the narrator got off the bus and wished the conductor good night in a friendly way.